What's up, guys? It's your boy Lunar here, and this is me doing a second take on what I originally did before I was doing the second take, which would be the first take, which I don't know. But anyhow, in the background there's going to be some Black Ops 3 hardpoint, and I tried. I don't play COD anymore, but I tried. I don't even snipe anymore for that matter. But anyhow, I'm here to talk about what really grinds my gears. I don't know if I'm going to be making this into like a constant episode thing. I forget what they're called. Jesus. Episode. Well, like one episode after another. I can't think of the word right now, but you guys know what I mean. But anyhow, the thing I'm going to be talking about is a teacher of mine in English class. Some of you guys that are watching probably know what I'm talking about. Some of you probably don't. So let me explain. This teacher walks in acting cocky. We've had 4 substitutes, and we've had like 1 month. We have 1 month with a real teacher. This is the real teacher. So she comes in acting real cocky. Like, I know everything, and you're just kids. Like, of course you do. You know, you're here to teach us like fucking teachers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she ends up. So class is all silent, and she's checking homework or whatever. You know, I had my done. I got that shit done quickly. I rushed it. Said fuck it, whatever. So she goes over to this one kid, which I work with at a fast food restaurant, and she asked, where's your homework? And he said he didn't complete it because he had to work a 8 to 4 shift, which is, understandable. 8 o'clock at night to 4 a.m. and then you come home from school at like 3, get ready and go. It's one of those things where, you can't blame the kid. But the way she flipped shit was like what really grinds my gears. She literally puts her hands on her hips in front of the whole class and says, "You don't have your homework done because you're working." And then she starts, babbling. And she ended up saying to the kid in front of the whole class, I was shocked that she actually did this, but she said, "You better like that job because you're going to be working there for your entire life." And she's like a former college professor and stuff. But like saying that in front of a whole class to one kid, really? Like you that's just pulling a bitch move. Like, and I felt offended because I work with the kid. So, she went off saying, college, without college or like university, like learning or whatever you want to call it, abilities, you'll never be happy with your job and you'll always be stuck at that job that he was currently working. And by saying that, that really pissed me off because I know like a lot of people that don't go to college or university but still have a really good job. I mean, look at Logic, look at FaZe Rain, look at FaZe Clan in general. They don't work. They sit here and make YouTube videos, and freaking FaZe Rain owns an Audi R8. KSI owns a Lamborghini. Like, those are $100,000 cars off of doing YouTube. I mean, it's insane. But by saying that, it came off really bitchy. So I did complain about that. I mean, as again, that's what really grinds my gears. Is if you don't work, how the fuck do you pay for college? Your parent, you gotta work for something in your life. You can't have everything handed to you. Yeah, some people do, but when they get older, it's gonna come crashing down because then they won't have that support that other people, I guess, the work ethic that other people might not have. And of course, she told us, she had a hard life, so and so. Like, really? But her parents paid for college. That's why probably she, said what she said, I guess. But in this world, like where I come from, you gotta work for your shit. Like, all my setup stuff, I worked for. Some of it, anyhow. I do admit that I've gotten some of it from Christmas or whatever. And so yeah, that's something that really, really grinds my gears. It's just the way she came off saying you don't, you shouldn't be working there because you have other stuff to do, like your education, and you'll never be happy if you don't become like a doctor or something. Like, really? I think that's a bunch of bullshit, but that's just, my personal opinion. I don't know if you guys may agree or disagree. I know most of my classmates agreed with me on my perspective of it, and most of them had, were like, what the fuck? But, this has been what really grinds my gears with Lunar, and, peace out.